My name is Sam and I'm the team lead for Samplair, a startup team of predominantly university students developing an autonomous drone service for fast and cost-effective water sampling. So, ecosystem degradation is a massive problem in New Zealand, with nitrification and other forms of pollution becoming quite commonplace. And detailed monitoring of our environment is patchy at best and virtually non-existent in many cases. In researching the problem, we realized that the current cost-intensive system is simply not scalable to sufficiently monitor our environment. From conversations with conservation groups like DOC and governing bodies like regional councils, we realized that they simply do not have the resources to adequately monitor our environment using current methods. And our environment is only worsening in most parts of the country. So our team aims to make the sample collection drastically cheaper and more convenient using long-range autonomous sampling drones. The benefit of analyzing physical samples themselves is that the level of detail in both the scope and accuracy is virtually unmatched by any other monitoring method, whether that be wireless sensors, satellite imagery, or even hyperspectral analysis. Unfortunately, collecting the samples themselves is quite an arduous and labor-intensive and hence costly task. In direct contrast, the benefit of drones is that they're really good at doing such a repeated task while drastically cheaper in doing so. So by substantially reducing the cost of getting such in-depth data about the health of our waterways, we can glean an intimate and complete understanding of the health of our environment overall, beyond what's currently possible or affordable. After all, the most damaging and significant pollutants are water soluble and often disseminate and spread via our waterways, making them an ideal place for environmental monitoring. So at this stage, we've developed a basic first prototype for testing and also proof of concept. The drone itself is designed to be highly adaptable. It has an onboard pump to extract samples directly from a body of water, even fast-moving rivers. It also has a carry compartment, meaning it can simply pick up samples for transport and accurate testing, making it adaptable to a wide array of potential applications in future. Say if you wanted to know the nutritional content or pollution of your farming soil, or the health of your livestock, testing for diseases. You could simply choose the pickup location, the time, and the sample type, and a drone would be dispatched to come and pick it up. That is the level of convenience and accessibility that we're striving towards. The benefit of using the VTOL style of drone, meaning vertical takeoff and landing, is that it combines the controllability and vertical flight capability of a quadcopter, and the drastically longer range and lower noise of a conventional fixed-wing aircraft. Even this rather rough test model has a projected range of almost 40 kilometers in fixed-wing flight, despite being quite an unoptimized iteration. When automated, this drone could take samples at a fraction of the cost it would take using manual collection, making comprehensive data on our waterways truly achievable. We've also built a basic skeleton app to really demonstrate this targeted accessibility. This service would not only be for organizations like councils and conservation groups, but also individuals. Farmers, for example, need to ensure that they're not breaking regulations, else they risk serious financial and reputation repercussions. So what are the next steps? So we have the basic platform ready for concept testing. So this will go through a battery of performance, safety, and robustness tests, and then multiple improvement cycles as part of that. During our initial market research, the business model has attracted interest from both government and non-government groups. So we'll continue to work with those groups to further develop the platform to better suit their needs. The goal being to give them the sufficient confidence and demonstration to allocate future budget to more expansive trials. So what do we need? Continued support from DOC, the Ministry for the Environment, local government and private groups to help us refine the offered solution, and from the CAA and Airways and local government to help us ensure that our platform is safe and is able to operate in the autonomous manner in which it needs. With the rise of more advanced technologies and drones, tracking and organization software such as AirShare, flight systems capability, battery capacity, we're entering a new avionic age. And we intend to work intimately with the CAA and our government to ensure our service works in a safe, unobtrusive way, and for the good of New Zealand and our people. So thank you for listening. I hope you see as much potential value in this vital service as we do.